Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys, because schools has started for a lot of people. School's about to start. So hopefully everybody out there has been able to get their last summer vacations in and having a good time and, just enjoying life and making the money moves, working on your goals and aspirations, your trades, your businesses, your certifications, whatever have you. Hopefully all is well out there in your world. All right. So let's knock this out because I've got much more to do today. But today's word of the day is ecosystem, all right? And I chose one that stands for an ecological community together with an environment functioning as a unit. I chose this word today because for a lot of people, they grew up with a lot of drama. They grew up with a lot of nonsense. I grew up in a respectable house. I didn't grow up with a lot of yelling and things getting thrown around everywhere. For a lot of people, that's normal. For a lot of people, they've been traumatized by that. Unfortunately, I'm not a therapist, but I've heard these stories and I've been even told, you're quiet, that scares me. And I'm just like, I don't know why. I'm not a psychopathic killer or anything. But it's like, my shirt says I don't do drama, I do business. A lot of people are like, what the heck is that supposed to mean? And I tell them, I'm not about the nonsense, especially if there's no money involved. But a lot of people, friendships and relationships, cussing each other out is a normal thing. That's cool. It's very abnormal for me. I'm not with that nonsense. I'm not even going to get into all that unless my life is on the line or unless there's some money involved. That's just how I operate. That's just what I do. So I treat my ecosystem like, how certain environmentalists and certain governments do. I want it to be as clean as possible. I want it to be as positive as possible. And if you bring in negativity and drama my way, I want nothing to do with you unless there's, like I always say, unless there's some money involved. You got a job, you're going to deal with some drama. You have a business, you got customers, you're going to deal with some drama. But there's a currency of exchange happening called money in business. Usually when you go to a store, there's no drama unless people are just crazy. Like you saw what happened with the young man who knocked out the older man in Prescott, Arizona. Even though the older man was basically tempting him and all that nonsense. And in today's world, I advise people to not tempt anybody, because if you're not willing to throw down and get busy, then don't be surprised when the outcome isn't the way you thought it would be. You talking trash and being able to walk away. Especially nowadays in the internet world, people get very comfortable in talking trash to people, and they think when they can do it in real life. And in real life, people will knock you out, stab you, shoot you, blow you up. You just never know. And I know I'm being extreme, but that's the world we live in. Even more so now, because people don't have time for the nonsense. So do your best to keep your ecosystem as clean as possible. Be an environmentalist when it comes to your life, when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to your health, and when it comes to your wealth. Because at the end of the day, if you killed over today, that person that brought drama into your life, are they going to cry over you? I can't answer that question. Only you can, all right? So today's quote of the day, and happy birthday to Nipsey Hussle. He stated the most important, I said, I feel good about what I'm waking up doing and about my lifestyle. At one point, I wasn't proud of my lifestyle. Now I wake up with the feeling that I'm going in the direction that I'm here for. Like, what am I on the planet for? I'm doing it. Bigger than just Los Angeles. Bigger than some gang banging. Bigger than some street stuff. Just on some human stuff. I'm doing what I'm here to do. And when you wake up every day with purpose, and knowing what you're here to do outside of just being a good parent and being a good spouse and being a good employee, when you have a purpose outside of the basic normal day-to-day stuff, that is one of the best feelings on the planet. And that's why so many people, they might volunteer. They can volunteer for an organization. They just volunteer on their own. They might be a part of a church or what have you. They make content like I do. They do so many different things out of passion. And if money comes, then great. But they're living in their truth, living in their passion. I make content because I'm living in my truth. I'm living in my passion when it comes to financial intelligence and economics, because so many of us have been brainwashed and trained to just think about money in regards to just making it 40 hours a week and making it and spending it, not investing it and saving it and whatnot. And I'm glad that trajectory and that mindset is changing. Okay, because and health-wise too, with the pandemic, I started focusing more on my health, more on my immune system. For the first, during the pandemic, I haven't caught as much as a cold. The only thing that's happened to me is my allergies have messed with me. God bless that. And I'll take that. I haven't had COVID. I haven't had monkeypox. I haven't had a cold. I haven't had the flu. And I'm happy with that. And I believe that's because I've been taking my health way more seriously now, more than ever. So these things matter all at the same time. Your health, your wealth, your mindset, all these things. What you're feeding your mind, what you're feeding your body and soul, what you're consuming mentally and physically, it matters. Who you're around matters. And that was the best thing about the lockdown. Being away from the basic-minded people helped me grow and try to become the best version that I can be. And I constantly work on that every day. And I implore everybody to do that as well. All right. So do the great 3 free things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves or you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care, family.